this is night number 2. We stayed at the Walmart in Cody, Wyoming last night. We would like to try to figure out some of these reservation systems that the state parks and the campgrounds have, but yeah, it's online and it's not working. And we've tried and tried. Rocky Mountains in the background. We will leave out of here tomorrow. We're wrapping up day number 4. We're staying in Butte, Montana. Got the Rockies over there. Second night in a row. But we're staying in lovely accommodations right here next to the Walmart Tire and Auto Center. Butte, Montana. Rocky Mountains in the back. It's 37 degrees. We're wearing shorts, so we decided to do a little indoor cooking. Great breakfast location. Made it through the winter. Gorgeous. Absolutely unbelievable. Not crowded at all. Pretty much had the park to ourselves today. Amazing. Probably one of the bigger ones we've seen in the park. Definitely longer leg than the ones we saw earlier. He's dark. So here's something we've been finding and doing a lot, and that's finding the town recplex or the aquatic center. We haven't been doing the shower thing at like the Pilot or Love's gas station type thing. We've kind of lucked out on a few of these. Today's was $8 or something like that, and you can get a workout in, you can shower, you can, you know, use the facilities, the weight room, whatever. This one was really nice. It was in Missoula, Montana. They were like $8 per adult, but it was well worth it. Nothing like a hot shower. And we're gonna stop by the laundromat and get on the road. So we're heading down to Yakima, Washington tonight. Hope I'm pronouncing that right. We've learned a few things. We've learned we've got plenty of solar. Nothing we've done has really impressed us more than the amount of solar energy that we put on this build. So doesn't matter what we run, doesn't matter what we do. If the sun is out, it'll handle it. If the sun is down, whatever we need at night, or lights, or you know, what have you. We're running the television, we're running fans, we run our diesel heater. Last night where we stayed, where did we stay last night? Was at Butte, Montana. Got down to 34 degrees. We needed the diesel heater. Anyway, this is a little vista. Thought we'd take a little time to show you parts of western and central Washington. We've never been in the state, and it is gorgeous. So last night we stayed at a rest stop where we could see Mount Rainier over there in the background. We've already been up on the mountain. We're coming back down, decided to take a little footage. This was our target, but we're gonna go and see Olympic. And you know, that's probably our furthest north point. Then we're gonna start heading back down south. This is one of the glaciers that's draining, and it is impressive. So we had a real hard day driving. Just a quick update. Shout out to Cedars Casino if you don't want to stay in a Walmart parking lot for free, or roadside, which last night's roadside was really awesome. It had the overlook of Adams and Mount Rainier, Mount Adams and Mount Rainier. This roadside park, it was really one of our best nights of sleep so far. But yeah, Cedars Casino, we're just outside Mount Olympic National Park, and we're sitting here on the Pacific Peninsula, and temperatures are dropping. We actually got us a pizza from the casino. Wasn't bad. You know, the clientele looks like the bar scene in Star Wars, as usual. Most casinos with the nicotine, all the nicotine, guys, all the nicotine. Good folks, good people, God love them. Hope they win it big tonight. But to put the RV people back here, yeah, that's us down yonder, and just out here getting some exercise, checking out the Pacific Northwest best mosquitoes. Little loop trail. Yeah, we just walked the loop trail. Heading back, we actually did a little stealth shower out the back of the 136. Got the hot water tank fired up. Had good water pressure. We're ready to go into the national park, which is just right over there tomorrow. Have a good night. So the sun's coming up this morning. Found another casino to stay at. I'm telling you guys, you got security, you got things going on here, other people in RVs. Had a nice little camp spot here. Beautiful scenery, very loud birds. I'm telling you, Portland, Oregon, in May, 90 degrees, back to back to back. They're gonna break a record out here. It's normally in the 60s. I mean, the sleeping temperatures were not comfortable last night, not gonna lie to you, but we finally got about 5 or 6 hours. But anyway, stayed out here with the other RVers, free parking, casino, heading down the road today. Going to do some more national parks. Got the park all to ourselves today. That's pretty impressive. Have to see it to believe it. Wish I could pronounce the name correctly. We're on historic Route 30 in Oregon, and it really is unbelievable. You go to all these national parks and stuff like that, people standing in line to see things like this. We literally have this park all to ourselves today. It's a state park, roadside. Lottrell, I think I'm saying it, I'm just butchering that. But what we found interesting on the falls, like if you ever been to Devil's Tower, and kind of those, you know, the thing that Richard Dreyfuss did in the mashed potatoes with the, you know, I'm talking geology here, folks. I don't know what anything about it, but those rock formations or features are just like little smaller versions of Devil's Tower. That's what I'm trying to say. Just gorgeous. It's just gorgeous. It's like an air conditioner down here. So we stayed here at Three Rivers last night. It's another casino, free parking. They put us RV folk out there. We had a good dinner. We had so much food, in fact, we had some left over. But can't beat the price. We're going to get our morning coffee. True story. A lot of people don't know that casino is actually a old, I forgot who we should credit the term with, but yeah, casino means bad financial decisions and all the nicotine you can inhale. Yeah. Drove down the coast this morning, Pacific Coast Highway, Highway 101. It takes you inland, it takes you back out. And in some of the cities and towns like this one, this is Bandon, Oregon. Got walking trails, going to be doing those. We got here about 10 o'clock, making our breakfast, getting the dog a little walk. He's going to have some breakfast too, his second breakfast. Yeah, sun's not out, but well, I'll tell you the truth, we're not missing it. After those back-to-back 90-degree days. We weren't ready for that. We didn't expect to have that in Oregon anyway. So we're back down in the 50s. We got a big day, and we're going to try to make it all the way to Redwood National. Is that where we're going, honey? Redwood Forest. That's where we're going to try to get, right there on the California-Oregon line. Beautiful view. Pretty much got this park to ourselves today. All the driftwood. What a great looking beach. Continue to move down the coast. We're still in Oregon. We're headed to the Lady Bird Johnson Redwood Forest. That's really what I'm trying to say here. But gosh, guys, you got places like this. You just got to pull off and, I don't know, maybe stay here the rest of the day. These are just awesome views. Pacific Coast Highway. I'm thinking that needs to stay parked. I don't know. What do you think? The rest of the day? Why would you leave this? That's why we came out here. Right, puppy? Going to have to read up on these guys. The casino parking lot where we had our little stay last night, Elk Valley Casino, they really named it right. Going to have to find out more about California's elk herd. Looks pretty healthy. Got about 30 of them out here. Maybe more, I don't know. Came over to Point Reyes today. Headed down into Sunnyvale, outside of San Francisco. We've been here before, but it was never this green. Most of the time we come here in the middle of summer. This is like this. 80 miles of seashore. No, nothing going on here, but just nature. On a clear day, you can see the whales. And that's the lighthouse up there. And I know you just gotta take my word for it, but it's up there. It's about a half-mile walk to the parking lot. Well worth it though. Lighthouse Visitor Center. Remember, it's just early May. Well, actually, May. Closed. Okay, so a lot of people are probably starving for some VW content. This is one of the reasons we drove all the way to California. No, honestly not, but we did get this bumper bought, and we're going to be putting this on top of the Promaster and taking it back to God's country. You know, Southwest Missouri. As an added bonus, look at these. Oh my gosh. Almost perfect bumper brackets. I think this one came off of a Dove Blue. She is just the perfect shape for our single cab. So yeah, we're going to be putting that on top of the roof of the single cab and hauling that back with us when we start heading east. Wagons east. Good morning. We're just out on the West Coast and doing some editing, making some videos and stuff. And I thought I'd talk about just a couple things we've observed about our build and things we'd change. We didn't make any provisions for a coffee bar, so that's one of the first things we're going to be changing. We're going to be coming in and doing a coffee / beverage bar in that area. We should have locked that down better. That's been a pain. That should have had a lock or lock system so it wouldn't be sliding, especially when we're going around corners. That should have been addressed. That's our fault. Everything else is working out really good. We love the bed. We love the memory foam. We're getting great nights of sleep. As far as the Promaster and how the Promaster is doing, we're averaging mid-20s in the mountains and stuff. We're getting like 22 miles per gallon. We estimated that we put right around 1,200 pounds on this build. That's with the water, you know, over 20 gallons of water, full tank of gas, 2 adults, a dog. We're pretty close, between 12, maximum 1,500 pounds.
So please comment and tell me whether or not you guys would use the tow haul button function. I don't know. The van honestly seems to shift and do better on the road, going through the mountains and the switchbacks and things like that, like we've been doing out here. The van seems to do better when the tow haul function is off. I'm just saying, when the tow haul function is on and you're going downhill, it's like doing downshifting, which is like braking. It brakes, or you know, as it goes down in the gears. So I don't know how temperamental these things are. I know people drive them hard. We baby this thing. We really, you know, it's only got like 4,000 miles on it. Honestly, air functions good. With the insulation stuff, having front air only, the entire compartment, air conditioning works great, heat works great. Mechanically, we really don't have any complaints at this time. One thing we do need to look into, and I'll probably do it after this video, is how do we get this thing to stop locking itself? There's literally no way to shut off the lock. So like if you walk away, this thing locks. I mean, the front doors will lock, the back doors will lock. You just unlocked it, you walk away, you come back to it, and she's locked up again. So I don't know if that's some kind of safety feature that we can, some setting or something that we can switch or change. What are some other things? As far as comfort and stuff like that, we really didn't build it for long stretches, but I think it's pretty comfortable. As far as the driving, it seems to like the way this thing is built out and the air that it's catching. It seems to like the 60 to 65 is about where it wants to stay, where it wants to cruise. You can run them up faster and higher. We're just not. We're babying it. You know, this is kind of a sightseeing thing. So that's where we're at with the Promaster, and the changes we're going to make. I'm sure we have other ideas, but yeah. So here's what we got going today. All right, it's called Put the VW Bus Bumper on the Roof of Your Promaster. Got a big pile of these things, these stretchy cords with the fancy carabiners. We're just gonna strap this thing down in an industrial fashion. So there you go. You got multiple anchor points. You got the bungee cords, which I hope don't saw blade on that metal edge. You know, we're packing VW parts. That's all we're doing here. I got her ratcheted down, bungee cord on bungee cord. Maybe I had some more bungee cords. She's pretty solid up there, boys. And we're getting that aerodynamic effect, that's probably going to add miles per gallon. What it just looks like a speedway. Everybody's going to want one.